Hey, what's up, Capricorn? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. We're going to be doing a timeless message for you today, asking what's coming towards you at the time of viewing this. If you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other Capricorns and cross watchers to pray for you, send you their good energy, please say hi in the comments section or leave an emoji, whatever you're comfortable with. And that provides us something that represents your energy that we can focus on. All right, Capricorn, so let's get into it. Starting with an oracle card. To help guide the tarot message, we have, it is safe for you to receive. Hallelujah. The more you allow yourself to receive, Capricorn, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. And that's true. We are conduits, whether we like it or not. Let's just get right into tarot. What's coming towards my Capricorns that they need to know about at the time of viewing this. You guys, if it doesn't resonate at all, just throw it out. Not all Capricorns are going through the same thing at the same time. Okay, Three of Swords. So that's some difficulty that you've experienced. Some difficulty you've experienced, but you know how you feel on the subject. You know how you feel about things. This is Three of Swords. That's what that looks like. It kind of is self-explanatory. The Seven of Wands is sticking by your convictions, knowing what you believe in a situation. Despite any doubts that might creep in, despite what other people might think, we have the Three of Cups. I want to ask about this card before I say anything, okay? So bear with me. Okay. So now there's other people involved, and I feel like you're receiving some news about an individual that's giving you some anxiety, some upset. This, for some of you guys, not all of you, so you have to use your intuition here or look at your situation closely, but for some of you guys, you're getting news that maybe somebody is involved with another energy around you, like maybe they're a player or maybe they're kind of just leading you on. And I think there's almost a third party dynamic here for some of you guys. Others, it's like a friend is letting you know that this individual maybe is a little flaky, or you can't trust them. They might be a flirtatious energy that kind of spreads it all around, and you were thinking that they're like solid. And so this is what this Three of Swords is about. But let's talk about what you feel sure of. I want to know, why does tarot bring this up? This is something that you feel and felt very sure of. So tell me about this for my Capricorns. What do they need to know? Transformation. Yeah, this is like throwing a lot of clarity your way. I think that the one thing that you don't have to wobble on, right? Even though doubt has creeped in about this individual. And for some of you, you'd actually say, that's not doubt. I know that for sure. I know that person can't really be trusted, or they're flaky, or they led me along, or led me astray, for sure. But what you do know is how strongly you can feel about something. And there's actually this like pause. There's this energy kind of separates from this individual who can like basically suck it, to be honest. And now like you're looking at yourself, and you're maybe actually even looking at your past a little bit. And this is the catalyst for actually an area that you're changing in. You're changing. I think you're changing your loyalties or something. Where's this going for my Capricorns? For any of you guys where you feel like, I feel like this is transmuting to serious boundaries, to frustration or anger. And for any of you guys that just feel like you were kind of led the wrong direction, or somebody was deceptive, my heart goes out to you. And the next thing I'm going to be asking is like, what makes you feel better? What is the answer? What is this healing salve? It is safe for you to receive. there's something that's really interesting about this reading, and this is at the point where you're separating yourself from this douchebag, right? You're looking at yourself. This is the fork in the road. There is this introspection. I think you might be looking at your past. Maybe there's an area where this happened before. Maybe this reminds you of something, but you're looking at like your future as well. You're looking in the past, and this is a moment where you get to decide, do I tweak something, my approach? Do I tweak, like, do I change something up here, or do I keep on going the way that I'm going? There's almost a determination or a stubbornness that you can have when you feel a certain way towards somebody, but that stubbornness in the past has blinded you before. And this is where it's actually like, okay, I'm going to take a closer look at this, because in this place you have the ability to change in a really balanced way. And it's just a small tweak, but it's this observation that leads you there. And so where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? A new deck of cards. I want that healing salve. I want to know like the good, right? I'm a freaking Pisces, man. Give us the good. I want that silver lining. This is something that you've been through for some of you guys quite recently. Some of you guys, it was in the past, and it's just like, you need to know this. It's really interesting. I'll keep on going back to it. Your first card out. It is safe for you to receive. Sometimes we sabotage ourselves at the very beginning. We choose partners. We go towards friends. We even choose jobs and employers that aren't going to give us enough because of sometimes a hidden belief in us. And that's not everybody. I know some of you guys are like, that's BS. I know I deserve this. And that was just by chance. But I think some people, like some energies are looking out for you here, because otherwise you'd still be going forward with this Knight of Cups in reverse and wasting your time. So, healing salve for my Capricorns. Oh, tell me more, tell me more. What's this Queen of Cups? Oh, this is actually all very good. This is very much meant to be. It's like you guys had to reach this point of no BS. Like you're considering some old bad memories, possibly connections, like moments where you it's like going to strengthen the ability in you to like draw serious boundaries. It's going to sharpen your tongue. You might be pissed, but you are like, there's like this intensity coming through that's like no BS. But there was something that was veiled. Like I said before, I think it came to this moment where everything got shaken up, everything kind of fell apart, and you could see truth, see clearly. And I think it makes you wobble a little. Like it makes that strength and that stubbornness that you've always been familiar with, and makes it wobble. But you'd rather wobble and see the truth. You'd rather at this point not be blind. And so we have the Tower card again. We've got the Queen of Cups, which can represent a water sign sometimes. And now this could be either you actually stepping into a place of compassion, of sensitivity and intuition. And through that filter, basically, through that place, you are reaching a very new place. Like you're taking control of a situation and evolving. But for some of you guys, this is another individual. And they would be sensitive, possibly creative, very intuitive, compassionate, loving, kind. Kind is the currency with this Queen of Cups. And that's where there's this energy changes everything. The Emperor card and the Judgment card. This is an individual whoever occupies this energy, they take the higher road. They're all about evolution. They're all about growth. They're all about listening to that inner voice, that sensitivity, the intuition. This is an evolution. And it's also, being that it's connected to the Emperor, it's taking control of a situation and being very happy about it. Being very happy about it. What's this Tower card for my Capricorns? You know what? I'm going to take that. That's the Three of Swords. This had to come to a head because it made you reconnect to your intuition. That Three of Swords was a blessing because it led you back to yourself and being very real with yourself. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is a card that talks about like big picture, where you're going, what matters to you, legacy, inheritance, wealth, what we build. Who's this King of Wands? What? I don't think that, oh boy. Yeah, you're evolving towards an energy within and without. You're evolving in a place that's very on the sensitive, fluffy, watery side, intuitive. If you're at all inclined to make art or music or be creative, just do it. Just do it. It's going to actually take you closer to this energy, because I'm going to tell you what, you got Two of Cups, you got soulmate energy popping out for you. You were never meant to be with this Knight is an immature energy compared to the King of Cups. And this is the King of Cups that goes along with the Queen of Cups. You're getting into alignment with the right energy for you. Two of Cups next to the King of Cups. This is the proper energy. This is rebuilding a new vision, a new vision of love. This is going to be in alignment with your commitments. This is going to be in alignment with your belief systems, your faith. This could even include marriage. We have two cards that when they pop out together can oftentimes mean an engagement or a marriage. This is building. We got the Ace, which is basically a 1 with the 10 of Pentacles. It's like that, oh gosh, rejection is God's protection. That saying is so applicable here. So there's like this whole story that unfolded for you. You get to this point, I think, with some dummy, whoever this is. You know what? Thank you for coming into Capricorn's life. Very quick moving, flaky, shallow. It's like so paper thin. It's a piece of origami floating into your life. But it shows you where you're at, kind of your commitment to self and your ability to like look past appearances. And it's more like it's making you investigate the way that you hold on to what you want. And I think busting through your confidence here with what you want is truth. And it makes you take a bigger picture at receiving and how you've received in the past and how it's affecting you in the future, who you're receiving from. You don't want to receive from this dude, this gal, this guy, this they. Like, they don't have anything to offer. They're upside down. This means that they're flaky as hell. This is like an affair waiting to happen. This is like a sabotage or a betrayal waiting to happen. But you know what? They're passing through like a piece of origami floating on the wind. Thank God for them, because they showed you a reflection of where you've been at. And now you can tweak that moving forward. And now you're getting into alignment with actually the more sensitive sides of you. And again, if in the arts, if there's anything you're inclined to, like listening to music, if you want to go watch a show, whatever it is, allow yourself to feel the feels. Allow yourself to do things just for the hell of it, because you had a little voice in you that said, yeah, go ahead and do that, because it was, and of course, don't hurt yourself over it, be safe. But that's intuition. So anywhere you can listen to your intuition a little bit more, it's putting you in steady alignment with somebody new. Queen with a king. But you needed to learn this somehow in order to get into that alignment with this person who's very much meant for you. I hope this was helpful. I'm sending you off with love and light. Take good care of yourselves. Please consider liking and subscribing if you have not joined the family yet. It's a very loving family. Bye-bye.